What's up, future fighters? We are back. This is the wow. This is the fifth video for this is the fifth video for today. That's being uploaded for you. Recording number 6. We are deep in the code. You can go to the Making a Future Fighter playlist and see the previous videos and how we got here. But we're deep in this code. And what we found was that we ended up in a place called execute combo. And that is where the moves are actually being triggered right here. And so if any buttons are being held down, this is the place. Or if any buttons are being held down when they're not supposed to be, that is going to be the place to do the check. This we thought about doing it here as well, which you could see what if the button is down or not. But I think execute combo will be a good place to do it. Well, actually, I mean, it's really the same thing, right? Because in execute combo, you're calling this script to do to actually push down the buttons. So let's look at this a little bit closer here. So we are doing a for loop here, and it goes all the way to the bottom. So this whole script is this for loop, and let's see here. If that's 0, background visible equals 0. Okay, and this is where the button is actually getting pressed here. Oh, I have a debug string right here already that will tell you what the button is and what's being pressed. Oh, how about that? Well, good for us. I love it when I do stuff like that. But what else does debug check in this script? So I write these scripts over long periods of time, since I have a very busy day job as a physician leader. So I don't always remember what I've done, but that's why we do the code review. So it looks like this is the only message. So let's display this message, and let's just save that. So we'll turn that on, and we'll make a new game file. And let's see here. Let's get our game on here. So let's close the current game, and we're just gonna delete it and grab the files we need and extract this newly compiled game, and then patch it up so that we can use 4 gigabytes of RAM in this x86 program, and we're off to the races. So Shadow AI is gonna come in pretty hard right off the bat, and we'll be able to see the button pressing going on. We're just gonna let him do his normal thing. He's gonna come out of the gate storming, and gonna crack us Well, he's gonna crack us pretty good. I'm not gonna play defense. So button 4, and for you guys, I've shown this before. I'm gonna put the controller. So this is I won't leave this up the whole time so you could actually see the game, but when Shadow's putting a button up, he's saying what button he's doing by this array of buttons. So in case 4, it's shoulder right, and then if you ever want to see the buttons in GameMaker, just search for gamepad input, and it'll show you here. Let me make that bigger. So RR is down here. So that's actually a block button is what he's pushing. So it's this right here on the screen. So that's where all this comes from, just for your reference. So so the button we're going to be looking for though is that is the button 4 is the block button. Not in this particular case. It's going to be after he chooses a strike, and we're going to hold this down. We're going to block ourselves. That's what we want to see what he does. So button 4 is down, button 2 is down, button 0 is down. So he's doing a counter, and there it comes. You can use counters on offense and defense. I went over that last week from Real Fighting, and this is button 0. When it's 0, it means he's letting it go. Kind of a nice way to step through the game too, actually. So here he comes. He's got more in store for us. Just a machine. Gosh, no. We're in big trouble. Okay, might be able to get him. Let's see what he does here. Here we go. So block breaker. I didn't see button 4 at all in there. Just punishing us. Okay. So that is working out really, really well. So I'm gonna do this. Let's close this. I'm actually gonna switch backgrounds because I like to keep the backgrounds varied. I bet these colors will look cool in this background. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut the game. There we go. It's going to shut the game down. Okay, and I'm going to restart it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. We are going to turn on Shadow AI, system messages, and well, if we can get the game start, there we go. Okay, turn on his messages. Okay. Cool screenshot. Okay, now he's not only going to show us the button presses, but he's also going to show us the messages. So he's going to execute a combo here, and of course we don't have block pressed right now because you would see it lit up like that. So he's just going to do a combo. Oh, cool! This is a cool one. I'm going to dodge it though. Okay, now I'm going to push it in block. So here he comes. So the opponent's blocking. Oh, but you know what? I need to put him in damage though first. This won't matter. He won't have button 4 pressed here, but you can see that it works. Oh wow, he still detects me blocking. Just gonna hammer us. Play a dirty trick here. Wow. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take his block. We're going to hit him. We're going to do some damage here. Well, we were going to try. We're going to try again there. He's kind of got our number, doesn't he? Oh, I missed him. Here we go. Okay, this is where he wants to be. So he's going to go into combo escape. And here he goes. Button 9 is this. Going to be this. Dodge. So he's going to dodge. Button 4 is block. Now he's going to be pushing block. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push block. And the camera is moving because we're at the point of no return. So we're getting close to the edge over there, which you can get knocked off of the edge in Future Fighter and go into the skydrop sequence. There's 2 platforms. We're on the top platform. There's a bottom platform too you can fight on. And there's a little flying sequence in between. It's fun. Okay, now, but his button 4 is held down. Okay, so he's choosing defense. He's going to strike opponent blocking, block breaker, strike number, random packs. Okay, now, that button 4 should get released. His block should get released. Here he is. Here we go. It is released. You can see he's no longer in block. So when Shadow is blocking, he puts his hands up because this is how you parry. You parry with open hands like this. And then when he's in his fighting stance, he's ready to hit. So he has fists. So it did get released, although we never saw it. But let's see. Button 2, button 8, button 2, and there he goes. So, you know, there is no delay that I can see with this at all. So what we're going to do is, gosh, he's just pummeling us. Okay, so he's going to go back and get powered up. Maybe we should do the same thing. So now what? So that was an absolute successful test right there. Hey Parks, how's it going, buddy? So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do another test, a frame test next to make sure that that the block is getting released in the appropriate frame. So we're gonna compare the block after I'm holding block down and he does a block breaker from choose defense to just when he does it straight from choose offense, and we're going to make sure that those matched. And so if you like that, go to, well, don't go with that in your face, but go to dogbrotgame.com and check out the alpha version of the game. You can see what features I currently have in this version. You can see the 2 characters. I currently have motion captured from my own martial science and sparring background. You can see the current features, features, characters, and also the moves in action. And then you can check out the getting notified, just putting your email address in right here, and I'll let you know when the game comes out. Then come back to YouTube because we have more game to make. I'll see you there.